And like I was saying, in this area, I see what the spirits are showing me are your dreams. I see, desires. And I see that in your mind's eye, you see yourself as feeling cursed, or feeling like you had some cursed situations in your life. But I also see where you long for some excitement. You long for more excitement in your life. And interestingly enough, the spirits are showing me the symbols of a dog and a wolf, which what I'm seeing is that presently, right now, you're more like okay. So a dog and a wolf, both canines. They're both like it basically in the same family. Only the dog is the more domesticated descendant of the wolf. They both represent loyalty. However, so they're similar in that aspect. However, when you think of the dog versus the wolf, like I said, the dog is more domesticated, more tamed, but the wolf is the more wild, untamed version of like the dog. So what this is telling me is that you desire more excitement in your life, and you have visions of living life a little bit more on the wild side. So again, this is talking about your need to take some more chances, be a little bit more assertive. And also when we talked about, like earlier when I talked about the hummingbird, taking chances and being more assertive and going out and getting the nectar in your life to get the sweetness, is talking about you also long for this excitement. Okay, they're also showing me an awareness, some type of awareness that you learned about an old friend, right? So this person that I'm seeing, they're being described as a person that you felt that you weren't protected from. So they're showing up like with like ape-like qualities. If you think about an ape, apes have, some people might look at them as having multiple sides. They're very intelligent, creatures, even described as being docile at times. However, apes also can demonstrate impulsive urges that may come across as aggressiveness, depending on the situation. So the fact that I see that the spirits are showing me that you are not protected, the energy of you not being protected, or you feel, or you were aware, or came into this realization that, hey, I'm not protected from this person that was, seen as a friend, or who was a friend, but they had these ape-like or qualities. It's showing me it's more of the negative side, which you would think of someone being like more aggressive, or impulsive urges and things of that nature. Showing me like you're not being protected from that, but you were able to benefit. This was done to try to show you, or you were able to receive some type of guidance, some type of spiritual guidance from that whole situation, which is probably, like when we talk about the dream, this is probably where I see the correspondence between the old friend. You weren't invited to the party, however you decided to go anyway with the other friend who mentioned it. So that kind of, to me, ties back into the excitement, or living life a little bit more on the wild side that you long for, which is why in the dream you still decided to go, looking for some, I guess, type of adventure, if you will. And because this friend from the past is like on your mind, or in your awareness, or in your consciousness, that's why they came up, in the dream there. Also, I see that they, like I said, they demonstrated some aggressive behavior. That's the what they're showing me, that friend, did demonstrate in the past some aggressive behavior, which is why, you're no longer in contact with them. But they showed up in the dream, like I said, because you've been thinking about this old friend. They've been a part of your consciousness. I also see that with your friend, in the past there were some fighting and conflict, which has also been, sort of like the reason why you had the dream is because this has been on your conscious, been on your mind about the friend from the past. But I see it's showing me that in that relationship there was some fighting, there was some conflict. But these situations, like I said, was put into your life to give you some empowerment and spiritual guidance. But this is why it showed up now in that dream that you had as a lesson for for some spiritual empowerment, some spiritual guidance, showing that there is a lesson to be learned. Perhaps there may be a person coming into your future or that you recently met that may demonstrate some qualities like this, which is why all of this came up. Interestingly, I do see also the spirits of fire are also showing me a little bit, which shows me that you may have come in contact with with a deceitful woman, somebody that is maybe have some traits that's being described as deceitful, and it's coming up like this is a new beginning, like maybe it hasn't been so long ago since you actually met this person, or they're going to be coming up soon. But what it's showing me is that this is like a new beginning, like a new chapter, like a spark of something, some type of new friendship that maybe just, not too long ago happened. And because this person is being described as deceitful, the spirits, like I said initially, the spirits of the air are like, the gods of the air is like, look, we need to, bring this message to you about, the types of experiences that you had before, and also say, urging you to use, some of the other internal, more dormant type of qualities of yourself to bring yourself into more wisdom and balance. So that's what I got from the overall reading of the dream, and I hope it's been helpful for you, and I hope this has been helpful and interesting for everybody. Again, if you desire some assistance, I will be glad to assist you by divining on any dreams that you have. Feel free to contact me at jbdivines@gmail.com. Thank you.